What's up, guys? It's the one and only DunnQ, and I'm just doing what I do best, another free for all on Arcaden. And this time I am not sniping. I'm using the MP7, and I don't really get to use this gun that often because it's such a high level to unlock it in the game. And I really like the MP7. It's really overpowered, but I love the gun a lot. I used it before. I think I was one of the few people that liked it and didn't use it as much as the UMP when the game first came out. Like when I did game battles, I was always using it, and the person I played against when they were using a submachine gun was always using the UMP. And it's always ironic when I get killed by a sniper, and it's even more ironic when they message me and they're like, I don't know, when they get pissed when I win the game with a regular gun. They're like, dude, you're bad, you're not sniping. And sometimes I feel the same way, and I tell the person, well, I just sniped last game, and they say, yeah, right. And it sucks because I'm almost sniping in every free for all that I go into, and then the one time I use an MP7, I have someone that's quick scoping at their best. They're trying to, and I'm tearing them apart, and I feel terrible doing it, you know. But I don't know. Usually when I get my ideas for commentaries, a lot of times, I don't want to say a lot of times, it's not like, it may be a 50-50 up for grabs. My ideas that I get to, like, for topics to talk about, a lot of times are from other people's videos. And for instance, Only Use Me Blade put out a commentary the other day, and he's talking about how everything in life, like, when you the journey is like, it's all about this journey and this idea, and it's all about how once you get something, you don't know what to do once you have it, and then you realize the part, it wasn't necessarily getting the highest level in Call of Duty was gonna be the fun part. The fun part was the process of it, and then once it's over, you kind of think to yourself, you know, what was all that for? And you have nothing else left to do. And it's weird how you can go through so much to get like a goal, something you're trying to go for. And once you get it, you know, maybe you are really happy once you get that goal. You know, you feel like, oh, this is great. You know, I finally did it, or I finally reached that point. I finally had sex. If you're an idiot and you're a nerd, but and then once it's over, and everyone's had that feeling. You know what I mean? Like you do something that you've always wanted to, and then once you're done, you just, you know, like, what's next? What is there left to do? I mean. And I kind of think that life is always going to be like that with multiple things, and there's so many things that you can compare that saying in metaphor with, and that's why I think life is the way it is. I mean, we all have to die eventually, you know, and I think that is the finish line. Not really a finish line because it's not, I mean, victory or anything. And I don't know how to express it exactly, but all those points that lead up to it, like how Only Use Me Blade was describing that the journey itself is what is supposed to be the most exciting part, not necessarily reaching it. And I think that when you go through so many of those things throughout your life and decisions and mistakes, and then once life is over, that's the only part where you can be happy and be. Because I don't know. Because now I have this, I almost feel like talking about what it's like on life compared to when you die, and I don't want to get into religion again. Shit. But one of my friends always told me that like life itself is, like, my favorite expression is you have to go through heaven to get to hell. And I told him about that, and he kind of agree with me and said that life is worse than being, I don't know where I'm going with it. Like, what life is worse than it is when you go into heaven and when you're done with everything you've gone through. The hardships of life are worse than what you endure when you're finally gone. That's the best way I can put it into words. And it makes complete sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sorry I'm getting so deep into this. One of my friends at school just recently passed away. I don't really try to be that upset or depressed or sick. I try to project my voice as nice and be as happy as I can possible in my commentaries, but I mean, now that I'm kind of like venting and letting it all out and talking about it. It's kind of weird, you know. It's talking about life and death, and I mean, whoever thought that this generation of kids, like myself personally, would ever be talking on a video game headset into a computer program and making videos about talking about people at your school and life and stuff. And it's just like, it's weird how things come out to be sometimes, you know? Like, you don't ever expect it to happen, and then, I mean, just like with this girl at my school that just passed away. It was an accident, and she like passed out in her shower, and she hit her head, and she eventually went into a coma because they could not open up the door because she locked the door when she took a shower. They couldn't get to her in time, and it's really sad because she's one of the more known girls at our school, and it's really sad. And I didn't want to talk about, honestly, did not want to talk about this in this video. I ended up talking about it anyway. I hate when that happens, when you really don't want to talk about something, but then you go ahead and do the same thing over again because that idea is just put in your brain until you let it out. But this game's already wrapping up, guys. Give it a like if you liked it. I know I talked about some really deep shit, and give it a like. It really helps me out, and you guys like the videos and comment and are active, because it really helps me see who I deserve to be giving credit to, and it's my subscribers and people that are watching and people that are giving me reason to keep doing this. So give it a like, guys. I'm out.